understands that it's not even our works that's gonna get us where we're going. It's the favor of God. It's
Yeah.
unmerited favor, unmerited suggesting
Absolutely.
that you ain't done no work for it. God just loved you so much that He died for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I get it is, in all the work that's necessary to be done, you will never be able to work yourself into heaven because that's still predicated on favor. How do I know that? When you don't feel good, you don't feel like working.
Mm-hmm.
When your heart has been broken, you don't feel like working. When somebody dies in your family, you don't feel like working. So how do you work past obstacles? How do you work past storms? Norris, how do you work past the dilemmas?
Man, if you stay in your word, that give you strength to get everything on you.
Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens
As long
me.
as you line up, church, you gotta be doing it for Christ though. If you're doing it for your own personal aspirations, the weapons will form and they will prosper on your simp behind. That's what it's gonna do.
2 episodes ago we talked about that tower that didn't get built in Bible days and it still ain't built now. The Tower of Babel, it was never built because they was building the city for themselves.
Not for
And ultimately, that's why we are where we are when because you're working for self and not God.
In outer space.
Yeah, and all of us here from behind the cameras, everywhere in the room, we all been taught and drugged to church. Some folks make a joke about it. I was drugged to Bible study, drugged to Sunday school, vacation Bible school, drugged the 3 o'clock service. But let me share something with you. I thank God for the work that our parents put in.
Yeah.
We done got away from it. Folks used to be able to whoop on other folks' kids without it being a problem. Now it's a problem. You know, everybody raised everybody, so we done really stopped putting in the work. But ultimately, all we got to do is just be faithful of a few things, and God said He'll make us rule over many.
We getting the results, so we're not putting in the work, Pastor. The world is in a bad state.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why you had to create the pattern. We are literally trying to save the world, church. Whether you absorb this information and you process it, if you understand the satire and the humor and the revelation and the understanding and the dedication and the fornication, understand me?
We got to pray about that fornication.
We got to pray just to make it today.
We gonna have to pray about that.
Hey, right, Pastor, you know, I kept on going. Understand me, church? Understand me, church? Hey, if you understand all that of survival of the simp, church, you might get a little more dip on your tip.
And we don't agree on everything for us to be where we are. That's not what this is for.